Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Nightfall Blueprint a little bit more in detail. Now, I did touch on this in my video about blueprints not being rewarded, but I wanted to give it its own specific video because a lot more people are starting to hit that level 50 mark, and a lot of people kind of getting upset that they're not getting their reward. Honestly, I would too. If it says I earned it, I want it. It's my blueprint now. I've earned it. You gave me a requirement to earn it, and I hit that requirement, and you haven't given it to me. I understand people's frustration. Before we really get into this video today, make sure you guys are leaving a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. A large percent of you are not, so make sure you hit that sub button. And notification bell is completely optional, but I highly recommend it so you don't miss any Call of Duty content. So, guys, let's talk about the Nightfall. Obviously, this blueprint is in the game. You can see it's here, it's functional, it's moving, its UI is functioning. You can see attachments already on there. You can see its stat changes. You have higher firepower, speed, ammo. You have the additional magazine. There's obviously a 9-round tube in there. And then you have, I think, a mill stop reflex on there. So there's obviously attachments from the game on it. It's obviously in the game files. It's working, but they haven't given it to us yet. And if we think back to Modern Warfare with seasonal rewards, I'm pretty damn sure that in the preseason, also known as Season 0, that once you hit level 155, you got the OG M4 blueprint right away. I'm pretty sure it was instantly rewarded to your account. So that is why I'm a bit confused. In the past, or within the last 2 weeks, I shouldn't say past because it makes it sound way too long ago, but within the last couple weeks, there's been some blueprint issues with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We have seen the email opt-in shotgun, which is also a Hauer blueprint, which I think so anyway. I don't think it's a spaz. I'm pretty sure it's the Hauer shotgun. Can't remember what it's called, but there is another shotgun right now not being rewarded as well. So that kind of, is that a shotgun issue? Is this specific weapons issue? Or is there just, multiple issues? It's coincidence. It's the same weapon. I don't know. I'm still going to give you my theory, though. So at the beginning of the game, we saw a couple blueprint issues. Obviously, the email opt-in, the Nightfall, and there was a Demeni blueprint in Onslaught, which I did do a video on if you guys are interested in, called the Primal Hunter. And it was not rewarding after doing your Onslaught challenge for it. Took about a day or two, but that was fixed pretty damn quick. And Treyarch has been on their fixes. They have been getting a ton of stuff fixed super quickly. So that leads me to believe, there hasn't been any communication about the Nightfall. There hasn't been any talks about it being bugged per se. So now it kind of leads me to believe that it's probably a season reward. And obviously it is a seasonal rank reward, but it's actually a season reward. So what does that break down to? What does that mean? Maybe you have to think about that one for a second, because the way I'm interpreting it now, rather than at the beginning of the game, I interpreted this reward as soon as I reach season level 50, as it says right there on screen, right under that earned box, as it says reach season level 50, I assumed that as soon as I hit 50, this blueprint was going into my armory and I was going to be able to use it. But maybe this is a seasonal reward. Now, I don't know this. None of this is confirmed. There's been really no talk about it at all. But it is very possible that as soon as this season ends and we transition to Season 1 for Black Ops Cold War, we will receive this blueprint because it's a season reward. You get it for completing the required challenge in that season, if that makes sense. So we're probably going to see, hopefully anyway, another blueprint in next season. And then there's obviously going to be prestige keys and possibly some other cosmetics rewarded every 50 levels. But are we going to have to wait to get those rewards until that season ends? Are we going to have to wait the 2 months? I personally think we shouldn't have to. I think if we hit that requirement, it should be given to us right away. But as of right now, maybe it's just not ready yet. There's a lot of things that are coming with Season 1 in Black Ops Cold War, and I'm sure just a regular Hauer blueprint isn't going to hurt anybody. And to just think about this, they did, at the end of the day, release a free Hauer 77, I think it's called, Hauer 77 blueprint for us, called The Last Stop, which I did do a video on as well. I've done videos on pretty much all the blueprints, but you can see it here. We don't have that Nightfall blueprint, but they did give us a free Nuketown-themed The Last Stop Hauer 77 shotgun. So maybe this was like their consolation. Maybe they're like, you know what, the Nightfall is not being rewarded right away. Let's give them this. Maybe they'll like this one more anyway, and I would say it's more cosmetically appealing than the Nightfall. So let's just give them this, and maybe they will be quiet about it. But a lot more players reaching level 50 now. A lot more people kind of, looking around, seeing why I'm not getting my Nightfall blueprint. So I figured I'd make a video on it, kind of, shedding my theory and shedding some light on the situation. Maybe this is just a season reward. Maybe we have to wait until December 10th, and then we will get access to the Nightfall. I'll have a video on it as soon as possible, as soon as it hits my account. So, maybe we get it earlier. Maybe it is actually bugged, and we'll see something fixed soon. But as of right now, we still have zero access to the Nightfall Hauer 77 blueprint. Guys, that's all I got for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sponsors and equipment description below. Membership option. Hit that join button right next to the subscription button. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'm out.